Bench mowing the yard. Saturday, I think the 8th. And that tender that we'd built and put on that four-wheel trailer, I guess it was on the four-wheel trailer, but the gravity wagon, that's Cody's paint job. He's not done yet. Like I've told you before, they whip terribly. We had this anhydrous tank. There was a tank on this trailer. So we took the tank off this morning and shortened it. Shortened the frame of it. And then put tubes across in here. Just welded tubes in. And then we put long-legged, short-legged angles under it. Welded there, and we just put one bolt in them. But the anhydrous rig also has a semi-suspension, and it will rotate this way. But that just lets the axle rotate because we're mounted solid back here. So anyway, I took it down the road after we got done with it to see what it was going to do, and I pulled it 40 mile an hour and had absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Put a ball hitch on it and put the safety chains back, but I get tired of the jerking, so we went with a ball hitch. And if you'll notice, the auger's on the other side. The way we had it on the other trailer, the auger was on the driver's side, but when we had it on the driver's side, we couldn't quite get it far enough forward that when we would turn, the tire would hit. Got my Crocs on tonight. I'm in for the evening. The tire would turn and hit that auger. So I told Bob, I said, we'll just flip it around. Put the auger on the passenger side, which is really safer anyway. You know, that way it's not on the road side. So anyway, once we flipped it around and centered it, then of course we have a mile of clearance. But anyway, very impressed. Like I said, I've seen guys pull anhydrous at 50 plus mile an hour. It's not good. They're not supposed to. I've seen it. Not us, but I've seen it. So anyway, this thing, 40, no problem. I don't know that we'll pull at 40, but we got caught in that storm the other day, and it would have been nice. Had to back the combine out to get it out. I haven't put it back. We've been getting a lot of rain. I think we're at like 2.7 for this week, and some of our farms have gotten over 3.5. Corn is still looking phenomenal. It did stress there just a little bit right at the start of pollination. I know that's not a good time to stress. I did have this out in the start of that rain. I got the auger open and ran it. I got most of the crap out of it, but I never leave my combine sit out. And I was busy and we just didn't put it in. I've got Bob's in there. Put his in my shed the other night. So anyway. Well, I just touched some base and tell you what we did today. We got plenty more to do. We got planters to get put in. We got lots of work to do to the combines where we cut our corn. Pick our corn, I should say. We've got some prairie hay to cut. Need to get the swather around. Get it around. Justin borrowed my drill, the neighbor. Borrowed my drill to plant his hay grazer. And he brought it back today. A few days, but he took it over to his shop and cleaned it out, and I told him just to leave it over there. It was in out of the weather. So he brought it back today. Left it on his tractor here so that we could put it in the shed the next day or so. So anyway, I probably won't bring you back, but if I do, I will. If I don't, later guys. We just picked the corn head up this morning. I'm gonna put the snouts back on it. This is the one we bought with the corn reel. The reel will come off. It's got the high rise on it, and both Bob and I's combine have the low rise, so we're gonna have to buy a kit, I think, or build something to drop it down. This is the buddy that borrowed my drill for hay grazer and all when I got stuck in the pond. You know that guy. Anyway, this is his machine, and it happens to have the high rise, so he just brought it over yesterday and left it so we could pick up the head. And we've greased all the rollers and checking gear boxes now. We got to let it down to check them. We were just seeing if we could even get a plug out, which we did. Anyway, just kind of going to go over it, get a few things done. Later. Just getting ready to pull the corn reel off. I think it just lifted up, Bob. Maybe. Again, the other side's off. You may have to tip it back. Yeah, it's going to roll forward on you. Well, I'm going to have both hands. Kinda got it. Going up a little. Must not be centered. Alright, there it goes. Lost a bolt under here somewhere. It's off. It's more like a corn head now. See if we can bend it up so we can't get rid of it. Putting a pipe on the spear so it'll support it versus our chain. Should be fine now. We had to find another pipe. Yeah, we'll find another one. Just cutting a little hay. Didn't think we were going to have any hay at the beginning of the year. We got that moisture the last few months. And see a little hay there. Never had this swather hay. That's the one we bought to cut all the soybeans. We've cut a little alfalfa with it this year, but I don't know where crowding is on it. Conditioners are jumping pretty good, but RPM's not showing it. Here, Brent, let you hold it. Really don't want to pull the sickle head off. Or some Johnson grass there. Cows will eat it. Get her opened up, we might see if she'll run a little better, a little faster. The guy we bought it from said he could cut alfalfa at 5.5 miles an hour, irrigated. And he was irrigated. Just cutting some small patches here at the house. Pretty rank hay. Babying it. I've already broke the auger chain. Plugged the auger once, then broke the chain on it. So I put a new chain on and just kind of babying it through here. I could handle it a lot faster, but the conditioner's grumbling a little bit. Pretty humid today, so just knock these little patches out and probably quit. Like I said, they're talking 50% chance of rain tonight. Don't know what to do. Sorry about the video. Kind of had a short corner there. Yeah, I don't suppose the camera probably does the hay justice. Pretty thick. Bring it back. That should make it rain tonight. I just knocked down about 10 acres is all. Quite a bit of hay. All right, fellas, I'll let you go. Later.